it came from space and ate our brains. It's probably the only time I'm going to call this game by its full title, mostly because I'm probably going to get it wrong every other time I try to say it. So just know that that's the name of the game, and it is a twin stick shooter that's sort of emphasized on wave based co-op play. As you can see from this, it's got a rather unique aesthetic on first look. Everything's sort of grey and textureless except for the enemies, who they don't really have textures, they just have a different colour, like a purpley pink. And you can play up to 4 players. Everything you see here was done single player. And basically what this game tries to replicate is that really replayable wave based shooters from games like Left 4 Dead and World War Z, but in a top down neon light show where aliens are the enemy, not zombies. And this would be fine if not for a few reasons which I'm going to go into now, why this game isn't exactly, let's just say, maybe worth your time. So as you can see, you go from safe house to safe house, something like Left 4 Dead. The only thing is because of its style, this grey textureless world, everything looks the same no matter what, and it just kind of wears itself out pretty quickly. On top of that, there's only a handful of different enemy types, and they're not particularly enjoyable to face against. One's a bigger version of the other, which takes more bullets, while one's like a slug that slides from the left and to the right, and it's more just annoying to deal with than actually serving any challenge or changes to your gameplay. And another thing is that every mission or level is the same. You go from safe house to safe house. Sometimes you have to activate a switch and hold out for a certain amount of time. You break down some barriers, and then at the end you destroy an egg, while bigger and bigger enemies kind of spawn while you take it down. There is an upgrade system to each weapon. You can buy them at any point. As you kill enemies, you earn credits. These credits can then be used to either buy new weapons, from pistols to shotguns to SMGs to plasma rifles to plasma pistols, rocket launchers and the like, and you can you can upgrade them in different levels named as marks, or you can just buy a whole series of weapons for different scenarios. Realistically, I would highly suggest using the upgrade path, because most guns feel largely the same, and as you upgrade them, the ones with the slower fire rate or rate of fire will actually increase, the amount of damage per second will increase, and eventually you just have a gun that shoots a lot and takes a lot of enemies down fairly quickly, regardless of which one you choose. Now, while that would be fun to sort of have upgraded weapons to take on tougher enemies and bigger waves, every single map you go onto starts that process all over again, and the fact that the weapons aren't particularly enjoyable and the enemies aren't that challenging, or at least diverse enough to add a lot of gameplay diversity, it just kind of wears its course out. It just wears its enjoyment. I'm going to be frank, it just wears every sort of enjoyment you may have at the start by the end of the first map, and there's 6 maps, multiple difficulty levels, and nothing really changes. It's fine for a few minutes, but it really just wears out after a while, and it left me feeling very bored. And that's sort of like one of the worst things I can say, right? Is a game left me bored. Yeah, unfortunately this is not a game I can recommend.